This video will teach you every concept of the developer console and all the options you see and you never use. Let's start with Element Panel, also known as DOM Playground. This is where you can inspect and manipulate HTML, CSS or web page. With Elements Panel, you can add, remove or modify elements on the fly, change its style and even animate things using CSS. Next up, we have the console, a place where you can talk to your web page like it's a digital therapist. Here you can log messages, debug errors and even execute JavaScript code directly in your browser. The console is also where you will see all those errors and warning, which can be both a blessing and a curse. On one hand, they are like little breadcrumbs leading you to the source of your problem. On the other hand, they can sometimes feel like a never-ending barrage of insult directed at your coding skills. The network panel and the ultimate stalker of all your web pages, network activity. This is where you can see every single request and response that the page makes, from fetching resources to sending data to an API. You can analyze network traffic, inspect headers, and even simulate different network conditions like slow internet or high latency. It's like being a web developer and a secret agent at the same time. We have the source panel, the place where you can dive into the depth of your web page code and debug like a true ninja. Here you can set breakpoints, set up through your code line by line, and even modify it on the fly. The source panel is like having a time machine for your code. You can travel back to the moment when the bug was introduced and witness its birth. The application panel, the digital equivalent of a messy closet where you can web page store all its junk. This is where you can inspect and manage all cookies, local storage and session, even progressive web app data. Want to see what kind of cookies your website has been sneaking on? The application panel has got you covered. Next, we have the security panel, the bouncer of the developer console, keeping a watchful eye on all the shady cactus trick trying to crash your web app's party. This is where you can inspect security headers, view SSL, TLS certificates, and even debug mixed content issues. We have the audits panel, the personal trainer of web developer console. It is also known as sometimes the lighthouse that whip your web app into shape and make it leaner, meaner and faster than ever before. Audits panel can analyze your website's performance, accessibility, best practices and even progressive web app compliance. You can identify areas for improvement and get actionable recommendation on how to make your web app run like a well-oiled machine. This was a brief guide for your favorite browser's developer console. Don't forget to comment your ideas and I'll see you in the next one.